Hey guys, it's me, Big Earl here. I want to talk about a few things in life about people in general and all sorts of things that people believe in. Like parties, Valentine's, birthdays, religion. The Gibbs and the Gouts, the eats and outs. That means that anything that you believe in to you is true. In other words, if you have your God that you believe in, it's true. Because everybody got one. Same like you either with the stars on TV or the stars in the video, where it don't matter, everybody got a God. And everybody pay tribute to it. Or you pay homage to it. Or you go on the Saturday or you go on a Sunday and you pay homage. You pay your tithes, you pay your feasts. But it's so funny about things, what people do in general. And I want you to write this down in your own dictionary. Number one, why is there so many religions that everybody think they need one? Why can't you just have one? Number two, every religion says theirs is right. And whether you're talking to a pastor, a preacher, a layman, or just a man or female, so it doesn't matter. Everybody wants to be right. But is everybody right? Or can we all be right and yet be wrong? That's something. Make me cold. Something I think about. Can we be all right but yet wrong at the same time? You raise your children up. If you got them, you've been blessed. If you don't have them, then I guess you could call yourself blessed again. You don't have any. But you think about it for a minute. You raise them in the way you want them to raise. At the books of those days that we have taught and learned. Train a child how she or he grow up in ways, and they won't depart from it. In other words, if you teach them everything you're supposed to teach them, and to their accountability, they shouldn't, use the word, shouldn't depart from it. What they do? You get a child and go to jail, it comes back a Muslim. Or come back a Valentino or something different. You get a child, go to one of those things that the Baptist preachers and deacons and take them to on a mission trips and whatever it wants to be. They come back, they want to be a missionary. Or they want to be something different. So once again, what you taught your children at home, they left it alone and gave it to someone else with bigger power. Because they saying that they are bigger than you. Even though you saying you the parent. And you the parent, most of you, or most of us, who are parents, understand that. Because we the ones who are there when the nose need to be rolled, rubbed, when the back need to be warm, or the diaper need to be changed, or the food need to be fed. For the most part, we're there. Now you get the sly dogs who run away from their accountability as not the mom, not the dad. And then you get the ones who are there and still not there. Yes, let me say this again. You have mothers and fathers who are there or not there. That means they were not ready for motherhood. They were not ready for childhood. And they were not ready for wifehood. And vice versa. The men the same way. They run from eternity. I ain't got responsibility. She did this, not me. Now, if you were willing, then you both were willing. If you wasn't willing, that's another story. And you can put a hat on and a shoe on and a box on or whatever. If neither one of them was willing, then we call that premarital taking. In other words, somebody took someone theirs. But if you both were willing, you both hit your own sacrifice. So there's no need to blame somebody for your downfall. A lot of times you don't look in the mirror, you look beside the mirror. You look at your ancestors, well, it was their fault. It wasn't their fault, they're dead and gone, most of them. But what they carried on and what you picked up, it's a possibility that you still put in your pocket, or put on your side, put on your face, put in your mind, put in your dreams, and you dream about it, and you thought about it, and now you laying back doing about it. Notice I said you might be. Because a lot of you did not do what your parents are doing, or your ancestors doing. I would hate to be in half of the religion you people in today. Can't go in the right church today, can't go in the right Muslim, they can't wear the right clothes, can't eat the right food. Oh, I can't. Well, I hope nobody dies on those different days that you can't be there because It's a sad day when the parent who raised you, and you say I can't come on that day because once again the hierarchy who you decide to go with is better than you. In other words, better than your parent because they now know you for 2 years. They know you for not. They're not gonna wipe your nose. They're not gonna dry your eyes, but they sure take your money. But yet they know more than you know, and that's a shame. We gather around people with politics and money and ethics, and everybody try to have a little bit, and some have some have none. But for the majority of them who has the money, the majority of them are spending the money. The one who's not spending, the one that don't really have the money to spend. And if you have this money to spend, then you don't know what to do with it, so you don't have it anyway, because somebody there always got a handout. And it's amazing how much money that we supposed to be owing the government and everybody else, but yet we making money every day. That's all. We never say anything. How are we making money every day if we owing everybody? That's amazing. It's amazing. Excuse me. Just like it's amazing once again, the law. We all know what the law stands for. But what does it really stand for? Does it stand for helping the needy or does it stand for helping the greedy? Because we help both. Yes, you do. You have the lawyer that say I am for the attorney, and you have the one that say I'm for defense. And those two get together on Saturday night and go drink together. Those two, whoever they may be. And they might even have a third, the judge might join them. So the law was meant and was dedicated for us a long time ago for a good reason. Now, you don't know who to trust. Unless you have a whole lot of money, a whole lot of somebody knowing somebody. That's the key. Maybe we do need to go back to that. Come on, barter. You give me your half, I give you my half. I got chicken, I got eggs. That way there's no dollars spent, no guarantees, and you can move right on. Because the day the money get involved in anything you do in life, then you have to do debt. You will call yourself a debtor or dettee, but now you belong to somebody else. You don't belong to yourself anymore. And you can throw it in 1,000 different languages, and they're gonna come out the same: Spanish, German, Italian, Russian, Korean, Japanese, Japan, Filipino. However you do it, it's gonna still come out you owing somebody. It's gonna still come out they owe you. And what we need to do though, we need to find a way to quit blaming everybody and blame ourselves. Yes, let me say it again. Everybody think they've been in captivity and they're the only one. You're not the only one in captivity. Captivity has been around for years. And I remind you, it's still going around. So it's not just, well, I'm a black man, I was in slavery. Well, I'm German, I was in a camp. Well, I'm a Jew, I was been Jewtized. Well, I'm an Indian, I've been field-fied. No. Because see, what I just told you just now, that we all are part of everything. Everybody's related. Yes, sir. Whether you believe it or not. We was melted in the melting pot. The melting pot came along. When we said we wasn't going home, but the melting pot stayed alone. The melting pot go stay at home. Melting pot, stay alone. Join yourself and join together. Get yourself a melting pot. That's the way you want to be, and you can stay at home. That's the way you want to be, and you can be alone. Yeah. So the melting pot is dedicated to everybody who wants to be a part of us. Us meaning the United States. Us meaning the people in the United States. Because if you're in the United States, there's a reason why you're in there. Whether you want to be or not. Because if you don't want to be in the United States, then guess what? Air Force Base. Oh, we're not Air Force Base. But there's an air out there, and you can get on a plane and go somewhere else. Because then you don't want to be here, and then you're not wanted. So this get out of the mundane, busy life of getting in somebody else's way. Because you're disturbing somebody else's peace. You're putting the law in somebody else, you're still disturbing all the peace. Get out of it. Now, like movies, we all love movies. And we're all trying to get in movies, except me. I am not trying to get in movies, so do not even call me. I have no time for movies, but my grandson, that's my movies. I have no time for nothing else, so don't even call me for nothing. Alright? Not interested. But a lot of people want to be in a movie star. And a movie star, you got movie stars want to be movie stars, you got singers want to be singers. Guess what? Some of them need to stay in the put. In other words, the singer needs to stay singer, and the movie star needs to stay movie star. Because a lot of times it don't fit in. Everybody has a purpose. And we all have a purpose in life. You guys need to remember this. Everybody in this community, everybody in this world have a purpose. Now, what we know about the purpose now, that's a whole different story. Because you have not defended or identified or have not remembered that you, once again, you as an individual has your own talent. You as an individual have your own belief. So you as an individual don't need anybody to hold your hand unless you ask them. Can you hold my hand? If you don't ask anybody to hold your hand, nobody should be holding your hand. Nobody should be trying to hold your hand. And all you people out there thinking that there's a third tribe. If a dog is a dog, is a dog. Okay? If a cat scratches you, scratch you. In other words, if a guy tell you he gonna do something and don't do it, and you wait the third time, you need that dog alone. Then take them 4 legs or 2 legs you have and move on. Or maybe he need to bow down on the 2 legs and the two hands and feet and walk like a dog. And vice versa. You got some women out there that just sloth. Dead in the world, dead in the mind. They don't know where they come from, where they going. And if that's the case, I'm not talking about only single women or single men. If you a mother and you ain't one for nickel, you need to start marching. You need to get off somebody else's troubles. If you a man and you ain't doing your job, you need to start marching. And for the peace of peace, quit putting the kids involved. You low down dirty dog. Quit putting the kids involved with your mess. Because they can definitely do that. And if that's the case, everybody need to go see a psychiatrist. And then the psychiatrist is right there, they're not doing their job. They sit there listening to you, so guess what? You're their psychiatrist. So vice versa. If you are a mother and you claim to be a mother, then do your job. Clean up, keep the kids clean, keep the nose from running, and keep your business to yourself instead of trying to give it to the neighbors. And if you are a father and you claim a father, do your job. Quit running off. Maintain your job, pay the bills, and pay the child support or whatever it need to be, and take care of that. Now, if you ain't none of that, then you just fooling yourself. Go out there and get your religion and fall on that. Notice I said fall on that. I didn't say join it. I didn't say agree with him. I said fall on that. Because what you're doing, you're using it as a stick to hold up yourself. Well, I'm going to go do Halloween. Okay, we'll do Halloween. Well, I'm going to do the Festa Esther. We'll do the Festa Esther. Well, I'm going to do the cross with the say I'm holding be up. Do that too. I don't care. Because it's all the same thing. You want to be somebody else. You just have to take a religion and do something different because that's their style. And if that wasn't their style, you wouldn't be in that religion. You'd be in another one. Okay? So join yourself with yourself and be yourself. Quit trying to be somebody else. Quit trying to say, well, you know, if it wasn't for him, I would not know it's still you. Well, you know, if it wasn't for her, I would be no, it's still you. So vice versa, for all the females and all the males put together, and you want to separate and do that too. I don't care. Put me female with female, put male with, you still got a problem. It's you. You as the individual, whatever you're doing, if it ain't right, it's you. So you want to blame somebody when the chips fall? Quit crying about somebody else. Cry about yourself. Cause you setting a whole line of trouble for your own children. Yeah, if you got them. If you ain't got them, then you setting trouble for yourself. Move on. Because they're gonna have headaches from the time they get your age, cause of you. I've never known a child. I've never known in my lifetime. Never. Let me say this again. Never known a child be sick if they have good parents. Never. Now, when I say sick, I mean sick. Having epilepsy, having this, having that, sick. Seizures, sick. Now, broken legs, broken arms, scratches, that's normal. But I've never known a good, happy child to be happy if they got good parents taking care of them. Now, you got some old road dogs, some bully woolies out there saying they're parents and not parents. That's why the child's sick and not happy. Because you got them running around like with a king on their head instead of a towel, trying to hold up a damn king who's not even king. You know the king, that's you pretending. Oh, help me, honey. Oh dear, and you ain't doing nothing for yourself. Get all that log crap you own. Get all that mess you own. Climb up on a big wall and say, hey, I'm going to take care of myself. I am responsible for myself. I can do all things by myself. And I can do things with myself. Now, if that's you, take it. If it's not you, don't be trying to be bold. Don't be trying to be egotism. Give yourself a break. All right? Give yourself a big break. If you ain't all that, and you need help, then you need to seek help. Now, when I say seek help, seek for somebody who understands you. Don't go to people that don't understand you, because they don't even know your problem. You go to the pastor got 900 faculties, 900 people to deal with. Your problem is just one on the other side. If you go into a priest and he ain't got time, and you got to get 3 other guys, it's a problem again. Once again, you need to go in the corner. You need to go by yourself. Take your time. Meditate by yourself. You know, if you meditate by yourself, there's a lot of stuff you get common. Doing something by yourself, a lot of things you get common. When you're not doing things with other people, that's where the problem hits, buddy. Because somebody is not doing their job. And they're after your job. Okay? And then I'm not talking about no job per se. When I say job, I'm talking family. Wives, boyfriend, girlfriend, and whatever else. So, don't let them stab you in your back. Always look forward. Always look behind you. If you guys say you're going to do your favor, you say, okay, thank you. If you say, I'm going to do your favor, I need $10, there's a problem. That's not a favor. That's an offering. And like, come to the choir, come to the altar. That's an altar. You know? Like I said, guys, I'm not here to tell you. Here's the key thing. I'm not here to tell you what religion you should take. I'm not here to tell you what friends you should be around. I'm not here to tell you what to do with your life. But if your life's screwed up and you know it's screwed up, you got some friends and they screw it up, you got a religion that screw it up, you might as well change. Alright? Now, if it's anybody out there perfect, do not go in their direction. Let me say this again. If it's anybody out there perfect, which they're not, if they're in the church out there perfect, and they're not, if there's any religion out there perfect, which they're not, all of them got to deal with themselves. Leave them alone. You hear somebody say, well, we the best one. We the only one. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Because they're the best one. How come they ain't no one still around? How come they still around? We have did all this. You did? With who? See, that tell me right there. You ain't claiming your congregation. You ain't claiming them bishops. You haven't. You ain't giving them best man, the best woman, all that kind of first lady, all this kind of crap. If you say you the only one doing it, that means you hold up a whole lot of stuff. And as the good book used to say, you know, Abraham and Isaac and Jacob and all the rest of them fellas, Moses, they had somebody they had help. But you somebody that said you wrote the Bible or somebody else wrote it. You might need to write one. Hell, everybody else telling me wrote one. Why don't you write one? And then you can claim your own. You can be all your religion out there. It's my advice to you. If I don't be a part of nobody else, then make your own. If I don't want to deal with the government, make your own. If I don't want to turn the lights on, the water bill, the gas bill, I want to sleep on the trenches, don't give them a hard time. You just did, because you give it a hard time. Because now you're begging. Now you want somebody to feed. No, go. You want to be by yourself. You want to have a good understanding. You want people to believe that you believe what you know and you know is true. Then go do it yourself. Get your congregation and just move out in the wilderness and be yourself. That way nobody can touch you. The government can't mess with you. Nobody bother you. You and you and your God. That way you can say, well, I had to borrow from the government. They don't want you. Well, I had to borrow from the congregation. They don't want you. I want the community. They don't want you. It's you. Grab yourself and go out into the wilderness and be like a wildebeest if you have to. Be like David. Be crazy. What they said one time, David got crazy. They said, they got crazy. Walk around on hands and knees. See? You see, because we all have been tainted to the mankind of ways of life. We've all been tainted because the world treats us not only wrong but right. We've all been treated in a way that we don't like. And that's why it's up to us to bring it up to date and try to make it right. Up to us to try to get this world in a good place that'll say, oh, politics, politics. It always be politics. And there's a reason why politics. Politics been around for a long time. Like judges and presidents been around for a long time. And they're not going anywhere. So your best bet is to get on the board and figure out how to do right and stay out of their limelight. Because anytime you talk about them, let me say this again, anytime you talk about them or anybody else, you are filling the fireworks for everybody to get involved and get on board. Well, I want to talk about LeBron. No, for what? You know him? Well, I want to talk about the president. Why? You know him? Did you have dinner with him? Well, I want to talk about the government. Did you know him? Once again, that's why they got people out there like the paparazzi, the newspaper, because whoever sound loud, get loud. Whoever get the most news and the most voice, gonna get it. I've never seen a good-looking person come on news. Sometimes you always get somebody that look like they've been in the woods about 90 years and come trying to talk. And you be thinking, like, wow, was that English? Was that Spanish? Was it German? Was it Jew? Was it Hindu? What was it? Russian? You don't even know. And then the news will say, thank you, sir. And they go back in their rooms. They go back in their little office and they make the notes of what somebody said and what they thought he said. Bad juju. Bad. 2018. Where we gonna go from here? Are we gonna be our brother's brother, our brother's keeper? Or our ladies' female keeper? What we gonna do? Or we gonna sit back and say what I should have done, what I could have done, and things keep going by because they were not done? Because everybody thought they could do it, but nobody did it, and that's why I end up with nobody doing nothing. That's called a wannabe. I thought I wanted it, but I didn't want it. Yeah. My thoughts to you is anytime you see something that you think you want, well, you better think twice. Because it ain't always good to get what you want when you don't know what you want. When you think you know what you want, but you don't know what you want, then you get something that you don't want and you ain't got it, and now it's gone. Complicated, huh? Not complicated. It's just true belief. You either get it or you don't get it. Is this for you or it's not? There's no such thing as I thought. Okay, you thought what? You know what I thought all day long. I thought this, I thought that. And then what? Until it becomes reality, it's still a thought. I thought I was going downtown. Did you go? No. I thought I don't have a bike. Did you have it? No. Once again, I thought I fell in love. Did you? No. And until you do it, it's a thought. Till you complicate it, everything can be complicated. Everybody be complicated. I can be complicated. But yet, once again, I'm not the complicated guy. I'm not the one that someone said, well, you need to go out there and speak to some children, speak to some grown-ups. About what? If that takes me to go out there and speak to you, that means you're already wrong because I don't even know you. All right? Now, if someone else give you a helping hand and who knows you, and you change your life around, that's a whole nother story. Whole nother story. But if you follow me on here, hey, that might be a blessing for you too. Might be for somebody else who's going through some trials and tribulations. Can't stand my father, don't love my mother, my brother, I hate my sister, I hate my cousin. My uncle's out of jail. Oh, my aunt is crazy. Wow. My grandmother's cooking bad cakes. I ain't gonna stay with her. Oh, I don't want to stay with my great grandfather. He's a nut. Wow. How many of us have those kind of people in our lives? How many of us have our own brothers and sisters that you don't even want to talk to? And what you talk to them, what are you gonna accomplish? How many of us have those? I think we all give them one. I think every religion, every homebody has been given something to deal with. He said, how's that? Hey, all you gotta do is look around. Do every pastor have the best man? Do every deacon have the best deacon? Do every pope have the right pope? And yada, yada, yada. The Christian Science. See what happened to them? Buddha Huda. And everybody else. Everybody has some trials. And we all have tribulations. Some wake up in the morning with tribulations. Some wake up in the morning with trials. Some wake up in the morning with truth. Some wake up with belief. Yeah. Here's a question for you. What is belief? What is truth? Is there truth without belief? Or is it belief without truth? Well, Someone will come up with some other stuff. Would say, what is faith? What is belief? What is holiness? What is godliness? Yeah. We all can play a tune. At the end of the day, we all sound like. We all can sing the same tune. For everyone out there who's singing, like joyful noise, there's someone singing like the dogs don't want to hear. For every story that's told out there that make you curl up, there's one can make you curl in your room and be sleeping the next day. In other words, you can relax. So, my fellow friends and family, and to those who maybe just tune in and got this, there's a wisdom for everyone. There's a song that we sing. And if you're happy, that's a good thing. If you're sad, get better. That's all I can say. I can't tell you go take the right medicine and get better. You might go take the wrong medicine. All right? So I tell you, the best medicine I can give you is your own medicine. That's medicine without taking medicine. That's like happy individual. Like no drugs, no alcohol, just being happy. Just throw yourself up being happy. That's happy. Anything else is a product of produce. And produce makes people make money. And stacks of it. And like I said, if you want to live free, get rid of all your money. Get rid of everything that you own. If you did that, they can't get you for nothing to have nothing. Or own something you have nothing to own. You can't put tax on nothing you don't own. My deal for you today is be happy, be happy, be happy to the people you love. Be happy, be happy, be happy to the one you want around. Be happy, don't be so sad. Be glad, don't be so glad. Be happy. In other words, happy brings a great tune to any person out there who want to be alone. When you're happy, you don't have to depend on anybody. When you start depending on people, that's when the problem begins. Because no one out there is alone, and everyone thinks about someone else when he's thinking about himself. You say, how is that? Well, if you were married and you think about your ex-wife, and now you got a female you don't want to know if you're married or not. If you're single, then you think about the guy who wants to marry you, or a female wants to marry you. So once again, you think about someone else. And like I said, but to be happy, leave all those worries alone, because as a good person on runs knows, there's a lid for every pot. Well, there is. Sometimes you miss it because you don't be looking. And sometimes you be looking too hard, so you miss it. Alright? So, do the best thing. This is a good year. So, I'm about to tell you once again, Auf Wiedersehen, Tschüss, Guten Tag, have a good day, Alles Visto, Alles Luego, and the good Dutch or German or Russian, take that as a grain of salt and add it together as well. And in the foreign language, add it as well. Adios, amigo. Adelante. As the French would say, we too, miss you. Poo poo. No, I ain't poo poo, but I'm saying, choose. So long, till next time.